Hey, it's Kayla, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an SFX clown look. So welcome back, we're still in the Halloween looks. We're going to be doing a special effects clown look today. And I have it all mapped out. We're going to be doing more of like your general clown look where it has like the triangles. But we're going to change it up and do like these ones are going to be bloody. And then we're going to do like a really cool like outlined mouth. And then I'm going to like carve out the top of my nose. So if you want to see that, keep watching. So I have my hair tied back out of the way. I'm going to go in and I'm just going to add my Maybelline Super Stay Matte Skin Tint. And I'm going to go in with concealer and some contour and a little bit of bronzer, and I'll be right back to save some time. I'm just using Snazaroo's white paint. It's definitely seen better days, but it still does the job. Just taking a spray bottle, and we're gonna outline the rough clown face. I'm just gonna go for these triangles. They don't have to be perfect, and they're not gonna be white when we're finished. So it's just gonna be a rough, because we're gonna outline everything, and then I'm gonna go in with the liquid latex, and we're gonna like build everything up. And they're not going to be perfect because I think I'm going to purposely make them a little off when they have the blood. For the nose, I've been debating how I want to do that. I think we're just going to do like the full big piece instead. Kind of like this. We'll go like something like that. We'll see. And then the mouth is going to be interesting because I don't know if I really want to do that right now. So I was thinking of doing it purple and blue for the colors, and then we'll do the blood. And then I was thinking we'll do like a purple lip with a white or black outline, and then blue around that. We'll see. Oh my gosh, wait, do you know what I forgot? I just tried them on and they still fit kind of. These. I don't know if I didn't put them in right when I sized them. Because everybody else has this part sticking out. Is it like a me thing, like with my mouth? Possibly gonna use them. I totally forgot about them. I bought them like last year, and then I had a lot of stuff happen, and then I never got to use them. As always, we'll be using Maximum Impact's liquid latex in flesh tone. Well, see, I had them like this, but I want to alter it, and I want to make this the bloody part, and this the bloody part, and this the painted part. Cool. So we're gonna take a Q-tip. And I was looking back at my old ones. We're not gonna add any like tissues or anything. One of my best ones that I did was when I spent forever adding latex layers. So we're gonna do that, but like nothing crazy, just enough that it's there. So we are going to take it on the Q-tip, and obviously with your eye you can't get super close. I'm gonna close this eye and get really close up because I cannot see with my left eye from a distance. And we're just gonna start putting this on, trying to avoid my eyelashes. Do this at your own caution, I guess, with your own caution. Don't get it in your eye. I'm not responsible if you do this. Same thing with my eyebrows. I'm gonna be a little messy with it because you can always peel it up. So I'm just gonna keep doing this in layers. The goal is to build it up enough there. That way we'll be able to like peel it up a little bit and then fill it in with the fake blood. I'm also going to do the same thing on my nose. We're going to take the latex, so make sure I'm in frame. I'm just going to start dotting it down the lines that I have here. I think we're mainly going to build it up on the sides and then peel it up in the middle. That way it kind of looks like it's split, I guess. So I'm just going to keep going back and forth and adding latex layers, and then we'll check in a minute. So I just finished like the third layer, and I just took this really quick and I just dragged it along here. Because we don't want it to look like it's popping up. We want it to look like it's peeling out, but we need this to not have separation from the skin. I'm probably going to do about like 3 more layers and I'll be back to check in. When I'm doing them, I'm just taking the latex a little bit extra on the end of the Q-tip. I'm just like dabbing it on top of the existing layer, even though it's a little bit wet right now, just to try to build it up. I was originally going to use paint for this, and you could definitely use paint for it, but I'm going to be using e.l.f.'s. I'm going to totally change this so you can copy the colors the way I do them, but I end up changing it at the end, so I just trimmed that part out. That's why you're going to see that I did that with the colors, but then I don't have like the tutorial part in here. That's why. The Game Up, the eyeliner pots, I want to try to use them instead. I just want to make sure I have enough built up to peel up. Okay, now we're going to peel up the latex. I'm just going to start by just like pinching it and like lifting it up like this. just to like, I don't want to say like irritate it, but like kind of that. Mine's a little sticky, so it's kind of bending back a little bit. I don't want to rip it up entirely on the other side, but you just want to kind of play with it. So it looks a little funky. Maybe that was a little too much. Same thing here. Honestly, we might be able to just leave this. I don't know if I want to peel this one up at all. Nah. Not really, because I just like peeled it up. Like always, I'm going to be going in with Mehron's Coagulated Blood. You can get this on Amazon or probably at Spirit Halloween by now. Has like a little brush. We're not going to use that big one because it's a little too big. We're going to use, I'm going to wash this brush off again. I don't want to take the brush out, but I kind of just got it down the side of the bottle. We are going to fill in this part right here. And I just realized I'm filling this in and I did not blend it in. So let me do that really quick. We're going to take concealer and see if we can like blend it in a little bit. I should have did that first and I got ahead of myself before. Get a sponge. I'm just going to take this e.l.f. sponge here and I'm blending it out a little bit. We're going to do the same up here and then I'm going to like attempt to do the same down here. And it's not going to look perfect right this moment. It is going to look a lot better once I go in with the colors. Just hang in there. This is like my everyday one, so I really hope I don't get the blood on it. Sponge out of commission. We're going to go in, I'll just use my fingers to do this. We're going to get some like purple and red shadows and we're going to like try to make it match. It doesn't look too bad right now. I just want to play with it a little bit. I'm going to go in with e.l.f.'s 18 Hit Wonders and I'm going to take the red and the purple. Well, the purple's not the exact one I was hoping for. Just lightly on my finger. I'm just going to go along here. Maybe not as much next time. Try to blend that out. Take a tiny bit of purple. I'm just gonna go along it. I don't know if this is like really showing up on camera right. I'm not taking a ton, just enough to kind of get on the latex part. Kind of have to like play it by ear with the way yours is going. If there's any like yellow showing on with the latex, purple cancels out yellow, so if you're making icing and it looks yellow, add purple dye. But that's not what this is for. Anyway, I'm just gonna play around with this for a minute, and if it gets too much, I'm just gonna tap in my concealer around it. It's gonna look kind of rough. It's a lot easier if you do it before you put the blood on. I just got ahead of myself again. Now this part right here just keeps ripping up, so I'm gonna go back in with the latex in a minute. I'm gonna glue it back down. I always forget about this, like that I can just go in with my finger instead of a brush and stuff. I always feel like I need to use like liquid stuff too. If it gets really bad, I'm just gonna get my concealer back out. Now I think I'm good. I'm gonna go back in with my blood and my brush. I'm gonna fix this one here. Going over that part that I didn't color correctly. Refilling this in a little bit down here. Now we're gonna move to the nose. Trying to keep it focused inside. Really, you probably could have it drip down a little bit if you wanted. I don't really want to take my nose ring out, so I don't really want to do that, but you theoretically could if you wanted to. Just kind of like tapping it enough to get it out. And when we're all done, I might just splatter some around too. That way it's not like so controlled where the blood is. But it's also not like everywhere pouring down my face. Trying to make sure I get in the area where the skin is lifted up. But also if you do use the brush, be super careful. I used the brush the one time and like filled in my eye. And I wasn't paying attention and it was too much and it was like pouring down my face. Not pouring, but dripping enough to the point where it like ruined partially what I wanted to do. It worked out in the end, but Just depending what you want to do, it might not always be fixable. Like right now, I'm getting a little too heavy with it. Kept in the area, but see how cool that looks? I mean, granted, it doesn't look perfect from the side. I probably could have added more and I shouldn't have peeled it up as much. But like straight on, I think it looks pretty decent. And then we're gonna fill in this top part right here too. I'm gonna drag it up a little bit more because I kind of messed this up and I made it too thick on the one side thinking we were gonna peel it up. And there's that one. I just want to fill this one in a little more because I'm not as heavy-handed on this one like the others. Kind of looks a little different. Like it doesn't match. Just trying to be like careful about my eye part because I don't want it all in my eyelashes. I don't know if the colors really match. Like these. Feel like maybe I should just fill them in black. It's like with the teeth and the gums, they're black. I feel like the colors are too much. Let me get lashes and put them on, and then we'll like reassess. Really quick though, it looks like my nose is gonna pour, so I'm just dragging it up like this. And I'm kind of like speckling it and dragging it along the parts of the skin that looks like it's peeled back. Just to make sure that it doesn't run away. I'm also going to take it on my fingers like this. And just go really lightly around here really quick. I don't want to make it too messy, but obviously it's not going to be like perfectly in the lines. Also just trying to kind of clean off the brush. So I don't want the blood to dry on it. Also going to put a little bit here on my eyelid. Because of it being right there. I just don't want to get like fake blood happy and have it like all running down my face, but just enough. And it's near where it's pouring out. Alright, I feel like it's too much. We're gonna take it off and we're gonna redo this maybe in black or something. Also, actually, this is like super dry and I'll be like messing up the foundation. I'm gonna get black paint, we're gonna go over it. So I've got my black Snazaroo paint and my clean brush, and I'm gonna try to fill these in, and hopefully it'll look a lot better. So that's looking a lot better. Maybe I'll do like the dots at the top. Make it look a little bit better in the bottom. I know it's not like perfect, because like now this is like a big blob under my eye. We're gonna do something a little different. I think I want to do a white contact in this eye and a black one in this one. I'm going to outline my lips with the black because I think it'll look okay with the teeth. I don't know if it's going to be perfect. I can't get these like straight exactly. I'm not like the happiest with the way that my lips turned out, but that's okay because we're going to put the teeth in. I want to fill my brows in. I think I'm just going to do like my natural brows. If we do black, it's going to be too much black. I don't really want to get fake blood in my brow pencil though, so I'm just going to take, this is Wet n Wild's Color Icon palette. I'm just going to take the brown shade, take my pinky, and then like tap some of it off, and then just brush over my eyebrow with it. Just lightly. I'm just trying to get the hairs coated, not really my face necessarily, which I did anyway. I'll fix that in a minute. But I'm gonna do the same thing on the left side. Trying to keep it on the very edge of my pinky to avoid having to clean up any extra eyeshadow. Gotta fix that really quick. Otherwise it worked out pretty well. Then I'm gonna get some bronzer really quick and just like go over because I feel like I look a little pale. This is Physicians Formula. It's the like their bronzer palette, like butter. I don't know how to say the first word, but that's this one. I just want to make it look a little bit more like contoured. Maybe that might not be the palette to use. I think I have a contour palette. I've got my Sephora contour palette. Came in this box. I'm gonna go in with like the darker shade, but very lightly, brushing off the extra bronzer on my leg. feel like I'm like just looking yellow. I feel like sometimes I do these looks and I look very yellow. I feel like the black though brings it out too. For whatever reason. I would go for my nose, but I don't know if this is gonna work very well. And I guess I'll go for my chin. Time for the contacts. Kind of nervous. It's either gonna go like okay, it's gonna go really bad, or sometimes it makes it look cooler because like if my eye waters, sometimes the blood will like run. It looks really cool. So we'll see how that goes. Also, if you haven't noticed by now, we have a runny nose situation. I'm also realizing I have this really fun situation where I cannot put my finger underneath, so I'm going to have to try to just like really get it in this way. I don't think that's gonna work. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wish me luck. I'm letting it run because I want to see what happens. I'm also not trying to ruin my clothes. We might leave it. We'll see. All that matters is it's still attached, didn't peel up, my contact is in, and my lashes are on. Now we'll go for the black one. Now the goal is to not let this other one run that much because black paint isn't as cool, I don't think, as you'd think it's gonna be when it's running. Did I come prepared? No. Got a tissue. We got our paper towel. I'm just gonna repaint over this so it doesn't matter if this part gets wet. I might just take a little bit more fake blood and draw it closer here because it looks a little detached. My eyes aren't too bad this time though, so that's good. I think this looks really cool though. It kind of looks like how it matches. And then I'm gonna dry this up and I will fill in the blood. And then we'll be back to try the teeth on together. I really hope it doesn't look weird because I feel like my mouth is like not the right shape, fit, size for these kind of teeth. Okay, so that is the final look, I think, then, aside from the teeth. We're just gonna take a sit back. Also, every time I went to put the brush, I'd go like this, and I went, and like this goes down, and I was like, oh my god, it's running. It wasn't, obviously, because it already ran. But here's the final look. I feel like I need to change my shirt. I feel like it doesn't match with the shirt. Let's see what it looks like with the teeth first, though. Let me put them in. It's like super awkward because it like fits my teeth, but not. I sized them a while ago, so. Like it fits, just like awkward, you know? I don't know how to feel about it. Does it look good? I don't know. I think it looks okay. I feel like I need a different shirt though. Let me take them out for a second and like change my shirt. Oh my god, that felt so weird. I'm thinking we try this one because it's like I want black but no print on it, and like that's all I got right now. Are we feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? No, just kidding. It was really funny though, off topic, but my mom and I were redoing the kitchen and she smacked her like leg or something because we had to like crawl in it, and I was like, oh, do you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? And then I like was playing the TikTok thing. I didn't realize it was that long. I think it looks better with the black. I like it more. I'm happy with that. Turned out that I like it. I'm stalling though because I need to put the teeth back in to re-look at how it looks. I feel like I'm smiling for an awkward photo. I mean, from a distance, it doesn't really look that bad. If you're looking up close, it's not perfect, but I don't think they're supposed to be perfect. Anyway, that's today's look. It does make a mess underneath. Aside from that, let me know what you think. I had some fun doing this one. I wish we did a little more with this, but like sometimes it doesn't work out the way you plan it, right? But I like the teeth. I'm finally gonna be able to use them in a video, so that's cool. Let me know what you want to see more of. I hope you stick with me for the rest of my looks for this month. Hope I get them all up on time. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more content from me. Thanks for watching.